Hey goons, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see more of me. And if you don't, then don't, but you know I fucking appreciate it. Hey!
I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up.
So I'm back with part 2 of the story of the time my mother put me out the house, okay? So with that being said, let's just get right into this, all right? Okay, so like I said, we had got to San Bernardino because the girl who was staying with us, mom had came to pick us up. So it was me, her, and my other homegirl who had got put out too. So we was all in San Bernardino or whatnot. If you don't remember from the last story, she told us that we was not gonna go to her house because her mom had agreed to house sit for her friend while her friend was out of town. So we was just like, okay, well, it's cool as long as we got somewhere to stay. And I'm just thinking, like, if y'all living like that, y'all gotta have friends that live like that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, we like, whatever. So we pull up to this house, right? My first mind was like, what? Actually, it was some apartments. So we pull up to this apartment and the apartment was just looking raggedy on the outside. So I just look at my homegirl like, girl, what is this? Like, where we about to be staying at, you know? But we ain't saying nothing. We ain't let our other friend in the front know how we was feeling. We was just like, you know, outside can be very, you know, different than the inside, okay? So we get out and we walk in. It looked like we walking through an alley, okay? We get to the house. Soon as you open the door, they had white floors, like white tile floors. It was so dirty. The floors was dirty. Like, they didn't have no furniture in there. The mom had walked to the refrigerator and opened it. Y'all, it was one piece of bologna in there, and it wasn't in the package. It was one piece of bologna, and I'm like, you should have known there was nothing in there because number one, the refrigerator wasn't even plugged up. Like, it wasn't plugged up. So off top, I'm like, bitch, what we gonna eat? We gotta split this bologna? The fuck? Like, I was just like, oh my God, like, what did I get myself into? I'm all the way in fucking San Bernardino. What's about to happen? Like, so the apartment was upstairs, downstairs, and before we got in, it was some boys that lived next door. They came out and they was talking to the girl like, oh hey, I ain't gonna say her name, let's give her a name. Ashley. Let's call her Ashley. So when we get to before we even open the door, these boys next door like, hey Ashley, oh, where you been? We ain't seen you in a long time, this and that. And she looking kind of embarrassed, like she trying to act like she don't know them because they were looking very dusty, right? So I'm on top thinking like, how these people know you if this is your mama friend house? Like, what? Like, I'm off top coming up with my own way of thinking of what's going on here. So go in the house, the refrigerator not plugged up, is one piece of bologna in there, floors mad dirty, okay? So the apartment was upstairs, downstairs. We go upstairs. It was 2 rooms and the bathroom upstairs or whatever, and they didn't have no bed. It was no beds. It was one mattress on the floor, one, not even in both rooms. It was one mattress in one room with no covers, no nothing. It had one sheet. One, okay? One. So the bathroom, hella dirty. I'm like, I don't even want to use the bathroom in here. I'm very like germaphobe. I'm very like, ooh, I don't want to touch dirty stuff. Ooh, please don't touch me. So off top, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't want to use the bathroom. I gotta get my squat on for the bathroom. Like, I don't want to take a shower in here. Where we all gonna sleep? It's at least me, her, my other homegirl, the mama, and it was a guy there. I don't know where this guy came from. I guess it was her mama boyfriend or whatever, but he was there. So it's like 5 of us with one mattress and one sheet. What we gonna do? Okay? What we gonna do? At this point, I'm already like, oh no, this is your house. You lie, baby girl. You a liar. You liar. Okay? This is your place of where you live. Alright? I can't judge you, but I'm judging you because you lied about it. You lied and said you had all this extravagant shit and you living up in upstairs, downstairs apartment when the refrigerator is not plugged up with one mattress and one sheet. Okay? Me and the other homegirl like, girl, what us gonna do? Okay? So we go back outside and the boys who was talking to Ashley was like, yeah, so where you been? Like, talking to her like they was best friends or whatever. And she's still trying to play like, oh yeah, they know me because we be over here, blah, 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 blah. But the way they were talking was like, we neighbors. We live next door. You live right here, okay? We out in San Bernardino and nobody had no money except for me. I had some money because, like I said, I had just graduated and I had some graduation money, okay? So they was like, okay, well, what we gonna do type thing. And I'm like, well, what you mean, what we gonna do? So this was back when chirps was popping and you needed that Boost Mobile prepaid card to get you some minutes and all that. So me and the other homegirl, we was boosters. Don't judge me, okay? We were thieves. So we went to Walmart and we stole a whole grip of those prepaid cards because we had a way to activate them. And we was selling them so that we can have some money. Like, we went in there and did the work. We had the money. After we had stole the cars from Walmart and activated them and everything, and we was selling them, and we had money, we went to go get something to eat or whatever. So her mom got mad at us because we spent our money on food for us to eat. You know what I'm saying? So she like got an attitude and started like talking crap about us, like to herself but out loud, because we didn't buy her and her daughter some food. Lady, number one, you an adult. You are an adult. And that is your baby cub, okay? You're supposed to be feeding her. Number two, we went in there and stole these cards and activated them. And we've been out here strolling the streets, selling them, getting our money up. So what you mad for? Because we not feeding you. We children. And we at your house. You should be feeding us. Okay? Now what? So anyway, she was mad because we didn't feed her and my other homegirl. But I didn't feel no type of way because I'm like, girl, I sold these cards and I sold them and you wasn't doing nothing. So I don't care. Like, whatever. So we got back to the house and she was just so upset. Like, she was just so mad that we wasn't feeding her. That night was so uncomfortable because it was literally like 4 of us trying to sleep on this one mattress on the floor with this one sheet, okay? They tried to give us a towel to, you know, babe up and stuff. The towel was dirty. And I was like, oh no, I can't jig with this. I can't even pee comfortable. I prayed to God I didn't have to boo-boo because I'm like, what I'm gonna do? I'm not sitting on that toilet. I didn't even want to wash. I didn't want to take my shoes off, nothing. I slept with my shoes on, everything. I'm like, I don't want a jacket. I don't want nothing touching me, okay? So the night was very uncomfortable. I was just so upset that, you know, you lied about where you live. Like, what you lying for? Where you live is where you live. Like, the fuck? So the next morning, it was breakfast time, and again, me and my homegirl, you know, we fed ourselves, and her mom was mad again because we didn't buy them no food. So she got mad, and she was like, well, y'all need to get out my house. We got put out again. We got put out again, okay? So we low-key got into it with her mom. And we was like, girl, okay, well, you need to take us back home. And she like, I ain't taking y'all nowhere. Y'all didn't want to feed us. Da, 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 da. Find y'all way back to Moreno Valley. I'm like, girl, you bring us here. So you need to take us back. Like, what you mean? She was upset. She like, get out my house. Find y'all way back. I'm not taking y'all back. So she literally made us get our bag that we brought with us and get out of her house. We had to figure out how to get back ourselves. Like, I was like, wow, like, this is really crazy. So the guys next door, like, we had all, like, became cool because they was cool little dusty motherfuckers, you feel me? So they was like, oh, well, y'all can come, you know, to our house and, you know, wait for y'all ride or figure out whatever y'all gonna do or whatever, right? So we was like, okay, cool, well, thank you. So we go next door, Ashley come with us, and I think she felt like her cover was about to be blown, and her and the guys had low-key got into it, and she was like, whatever, I'm about to leave. I don't gotta sit here, da da da. She went back next door to her house, but me and the other homegirl still over here with the guys or whatever. So we like told them, like, what she said, I was like, how y'all know her? I'm like, is she over here a lot? And one of the boys was like, yeah, she live here. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. You're was like, what? She live here? And then he was like, yeah, she been living here for a cool little minute. And then we like, oh, cause she said this was her mama friend house and they just house sitting. They like, no, she been living here. We've been on her for a long time. They've been staying here for a long time. Basically just spilled all her beans out. So we just like, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy or whatever. So she didn't talk to us. She just went right back home and didn't say nothing to us until we like found us a way back to Moreno Valley. So my homegirl had called her auntie like, oh, I'm in San Bernardino. My homegirl mom brought us out here and told her a story basically like, oh, she don't want to bring us back because we didn't want to buy them food and da-da-da. So her auntie was like, okay, I'm gonna come get you, right? So she had never told her auntie that I was trying to, you know, hitch a ride back to the valley, right? So when her auntie came the next day, no, her auntie came that night. I'm sorry, she didn't come that because I didn't stay there twice. I didn't spend the night there twice. Her auntie came that night, and when I went outside with my homegirl, like, okay, bye y'all, I'm going back home. I'm out of here. Y'all can keep this one piece of bologna. I'm out. Like, her auntie wasn't having it. She like, who was that? And my homegirl like, oh, that's my friend. She gonna ride back with us. So she like, oh no, she not. She not coming with me. You a runaway? You a fugitive? Cause I don't carry fugitives. I don't transport fugitives. I'm like, girl, I'm not a fugitive. Like, I didn't run away. My mama put me out. Like, and I need to get back home. I can't stay here tonight. She said I can't even stay anyway. I cannot stay here. You cannot leave me here. I need to get back home, okay? So she like, I don't know you. I don't know your mama. I don't know your story, and I'm not about to be transporting no runaway. I'm like, girl, so you gonna leave me here? You just gonna leave me? Like, that's really scandalous, man. Like, that's really shady. And then my other homegirl like, no, like, for real, her mom put her out and she just need to ride back. Blah, blah, blah. She like, well, call your mama. I need to speak to your mama and make sure you didn't run away. That's the only way you coming back with me. So I had to call my mama, right? I called my mama and I'm like, hello? Like, I ain't talked to my mama since she put me out. It's been like 2 days already. Like, 2 days. My mama was worried. My mama was scared because she had my auntie call me trying to act like she just called me. Oh, what you doing? Where you at? Okay, but my auntie already told me. She was like, your mama worried. She just want to know where you are, but she didn't want to call you type thing. I'm like, I'm good. I'm in San Bernardino. This is before I knew my living situation. I'm like, I'm in San Bernardino. I'm living luxury. Girl, shoot. She had me call my mama. I called my mama like, hello. My mama like, I said, this lady want to talk to you. So I put the lady on the phone and she like, hello. This is, let me get my other homegirl name. Michelle. This Michelle auntie, and you know, they told me the situation and I came down here to pick up my niece and your daughter trying to get a ride back, but I don't transport fugitives, so I just want to make sure she didn't run away from your house. Did you put her out and da-da-da, whatever was said. And basically my mom was like, oh no, I put her in south. I put her out. I sure did. Okay. So the girl was like, I guess they made an agreement like, please, can you bring my baby back? Okay, can you please bring my baby back? And the lady was like, okay, I was just making sure. Click. We get in the car. We headed back to the valley. Okay. We headed back to the valley. And I was just ever so happy. I was like, thank you. Because I was not going to be able to stay here another night, man. I was not going to be able to hang in. The mama mad. Now my homegirl mad because we need to figure out this is where she lives. I'm not staying at these boys' house. I'm at least 45 minutes away from home. Lyft and stuff was not available at this time. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Okay. So in the car, I'm just like, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for letting me ride back. Like, dang, for real. So I get back home or whatever, and we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about what happened, how I got there, nothing. I just went in there and took me a nice hot shower. I had me some food. I was just so happy. And I'm like, mama, I will never, okay? I will never not listen to you again. You know, that's one of those things when you say that's in the moment. Like, it's in the moment, but you know, later in life, it happened again. I got in trouble again, some more, y'all. I I wasn't bad. I wasn't a bad kid. I was just hard-headed. I ain't like to listen. I like to do my own thing. But yes, I'm like, girl, never put me out again. I will never. Well, if you say come home, I'm gonna come home, okay? I got in so much trouble once I moved to Moreno Valley. Like, I just felt like so much, I don't know. I don't know. When I got to Moreno Valley, dude, I got in so much trouble, y'all. Trouble after trouble after trouble. I was always in something. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? I never got in this much trouble in LA. Like, what? But yeah, so I got back home. We ain't talk about it. I went in my room. She ain't asked me nothing. I got in the shower. I had me some food. And I was just like, I'm home. I'm home. My brother was like, where you been? Like, what? How you get there? What happened? I'm like, boy, I was out here living savage life. Living a savage lifestyle. The last 2 days was so savage. Okay? Like, for real, y'all. Anyway, so that is part 2 of this. Anyway, so that is the rest of this story. That's what happened when my mama kicked me out because I wasn't listening. You never know what you have until you don't have it. I was so thankful for my bed and a clean shower. I took a boo-boo as soon as I got home because I'm like, oh, look, I can sit on the toilet. Like, G.O.D. You held me down. But yeah, y'all. That's what happened. But yeah, y'all. So that's the end of my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you made it to the end of this video, you know what to do. And if you know what to do, then I fucks with you. Follow my social medias, which are right here at the bottom of the screen somewhere, and show me some love. Definitely thumbs it up. Leave me some comments. Have you ever got put out of your house? What did you do? If you did, what did you do? Okay, like, how did it go down? I gotta know. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get up out of here. So until next time, deuces goons. Oh, before I go, if y'all want to see this little makeup look I got on today, I did a tutorial on my beauty channel. So go on over there, check that out. The link will be in the description box. Go let me know how you feel about my makeup today, because I think I did great. I'm getting so better. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I got bars, son. I got bars. All right, I'm out. Peace.
She's a bad thing. Fine as hell, thick as fuck, oh my god, that's my baby, Caroline, you divine, mighty fine, shorty really know the pipe, like a pro,
Fuck you thought.
holy shit, I'm really lit.